Alrighty. So we enter the world of Elethria together, hand in
Oh no.
hand.
I walk away.
Wow. Rude. Honestly, rude. Oh, and then Charm and I
But I'm
were.
sorry, I'll stop.
You're fine. Charm and I were also discussing if you, like, what you guys would want to call me as a DM. So you guys can think of that on your own, like when you're like, "Can I do this?" If you don't want to just say Asti,
Wait, can we change it like every time?
sure,
Can we just call you something different every time?
sure. Just
Kind of like your
somehow,
god, just like,
Hey, yo, hammer
hello.
time. What's happening?
yeah, pretty much. Anything that you guys say that just doesn't make any sense to ask other people, I'll assume is me.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let me get to my
I can't hear anything. This
in what you can't hear the music, or you can't hear Discord.
is.
You can't hear the music, or you can't hear Discord. You want to turn
There we
that
go.
up?
No, I had to
Oh,
turn
you
it all the way
couldn't hear
down.
it. Okay. You couldn't hear over the music.
No.
Okay. Now we're finally ready to begin.
Let's go.
We are beginning.
I claim Verdanta.
What?
What?
That's not how any of this works.
Get out of here.
Have this place? I want this place.
No. I've already assigned you in my head.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we start to give backstory on what this world is.
I believe in you.
Thank you. One day I'll have my shit together. Okay. You're brought together by a strand of fate in the world of Elethria, a world connected by the ancient primal elements: water, fire, earth, air, light, and shadow. In your respective homes, wherever that may be, you you are sleeping. Sorry, you're sleeping and find yourself in a hazy dreamscape. Everyone except for Nora and Theo finds themselves in a hazy dreamscape surrounded by ethereal mists. A cloaked figure materializes before you. While I cannot do his voice very well, his voice is gentle but commanding. And he says, "Brave soul, I am the voice of the ancient elemental guardians. Guardians who have for centuries been granted rest from their vigilant watch over Elethria. You have been chosen for a matter of grave importance." And he raises his arms, and the mists part to reveal glimpses of the elemental lands, each representing a different aspect of nature: water, fire, earth, air, light, shadow. The Guardians need you now, warrior of courage and conviction, to safeguard the delicate balance of Elethria. The shadows of the ancients, agents of chaos and darkness, have awakened and threatened to engulf our realm in eternal night. The visions shift, showing the spreading darkness and the devastation it leaves in its wake. The shadows have set their sights on the heart of our land, seeking to unleash the Void Weaver, a fanatic whose twisted ambitions know no bounds. Should the ritual be completed, the shadows will become unstoppable, plunging Lethria into eternal darkness. His voice grows more urgent, filled with determination. But fear not, for you are a champion chosen to stand against this encroaching menace. Only you can awaken the dormant guardians, whose powers combined can turn the tide against the shadows. The visions start to fade, and his form becomes translucent. Seek me in the village of Havenbrook on Mystica, where I shall guide you further. There is a manor in the middle of the village there. Remember, adventurer, your fate is entwined with Alethria's. Embrace your destiny and let the light of courage guide your path. With those words, the dreamscape completely dissolves, and you awaken, your mind filled with purpose and determination. Now, that happens to everybody except for Theo and Nora. Nora, what happens to you is a little different. You have a connection to the land of dreams that others don't. You actually don't even go to the realm of dreams when you sleep. Your spirit is tied to the dream spirits, essentially. So when the figure comes to you, there's something very familiar about him. And you can't put your finger on it, but you feel like
Father?
you've met him before.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, you cannot talk in the dream at this moment, like in the other realm, I guess, so to speak.
Okay.
It's a little hard to explain for you, but he tells you the general sense of the same thing, but it's almost like you've heard this a million times before, which is weird for you. So you wake up and your husband Caesar wakes up as well, and I think he doesn't really think much of it until you start telling him what you witnessed, and he gets a general sense of deja vu. And he's like, that's weird. Wonder what that was.
No, actually, I was. Huh. I'm gonna roll back over and go back to sleep.
Yeah, so I also want you to roll on that table that we discussed.
Really?
Yep.
Hold on. Before you do that, am I aware that my wife is psionic-y thing? I don't know if she can talk mine, but am I aware that she's psionic-y in some way?
Yes.
Then I would just chalk it up as just her trying to leak into my head for some reason.
Right. But she's doing that via
Hold on,
magic
I'm just letting you know.
in your mind.
Yeah,
Well, not in
psionic.
your mind, but how would you scientifically explain that?
Adaptation. She's a different species than I am. There are other creatures that can do the same thing. Mental wavelengths are a thing.
It's like bees.
Yeah, kind of aggressively shaking your butt at someone, but you're shaking your brain at them instead.
That
Ah.
roll on the table, goddammit.
I'll roll on it. I'm just letting you know. He would chalk it up as
No, absolutely not. Roll on the table.
Alright. Okay. Hold on. What was it again? D20. God.
Oh
Sorry.
wait, that's just not by good.
I fail.
Okay, so
Hmm.
roll a d4.
No.
All right, so you have 4 points.
Oh God. Is there a spot on my character sheet made to keep track of this?
Yeah, on the side, I forgot to write it in, but on the side where your sorcery points are, on the right, below the flaws and stuff. So we'll do. Um,
His character coming off for a great start there.
You have 4 in your belief pool.
Ooh.
Just
Alrighty.
have to find that it.
So, it's up to you guys. It would be weird if you didn't, but I think you guys all have a sense of, okay, we need to travel to Mystica from wherever you are. Grumbles, you are actually in Verdentia. That's where you tend to do most of your hunting, most of your life is there. Gome.
I told you, I claim Verdantia.
Yeah, you were right, but
It's mine.
I didn't want to give it away yet. Gome, you are actually already on Mystica.
I'm sleeping with the DM.
That's not
Okay.
Mystica. Yeah, there you go. That's Mystica. Nora
What is
and
with this?
Scissor, it's up to you where you want to be. Nora, you are from Lumina, and Caesar.
I can't move the map.
You click
What?
on your person.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if I zoom in, I can't
Oh.
move the map around.
Middle click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's up to you guys whether you want to have been living in Zephyria or Lumina. Because one of you is from Lumina, one of you is from Zephyria.
I feel like me moving to his area is probably better than
Okay, sure.
because isn't Lumina super magic-y?
Both are.
Oh, they both are.
Yeah, they both are.
Okay.
They're both very
Where do you want to
magical.
live, Andrew?
Zephyria is
My option.
so let me explain the two actually let me just explain all of the lands. So Zephyria is the land of air. It's a continent known for its vast skies, floating islands, and swirling winds. Sorry, I just spilled something. Its inhabitants have mastered the art of harnessing the power of wind and air. The cities of Zephyria are built on floating platforms that are held aloft by powerful air currents. The people of the land are typically agile and swift. They often use their mastery of air magic to aid them in traveling and combat. This land would probably make the most sense to you, Caesar, because it can be explained a little bit by science, like adaptation, evolution, like you're used to strong winds, so you are faster naturally.
Our elementals go wee.
Yeah, things like that. So that would probably make the most sense to you. And then the land of Verdentium is the land of Earth. It's characterized mostly by its rugged mountains, deep caves, and lush forests. It's a place where magics of the earth and stone are prevalent. The inhabitants of Verdentium are sturdy and resilient typically. They're capable of manipulating the earth and creating formidable barriers. And they often build their homes into the mountainsides and revere the land and its natural resources. This one you don't really need to know much about yet, but Ignitica is the land of fire. It's a continent where fire and passion shape the landscape and the culture. It's a land of active volcanoes, scorching deserts, fiery geysers. The people of Ignitica are known for their fiery temperaments, passionate attitudes, and their ability to move with the flames. They use their understanding of fire magic both destructively and creatively. The land of water, Mystica, is encompassed by serene lakes, meandering rivers, tropical lagoons, and dense swamps. Water is an integral part of life in Mystica, and its inhabitants have honed their aquatic magic skills to near perfection. They can manipulate water, summon powerful tides, and communicate and coexist harmoniously with marine creatures. The cities of Mystica are often built on stilts or floating platforms that wax and wane along with the water around them. And then Lumina is the land of light. It is a radiant and ethereal continent bathed in perpetual sunlight. The land is adorned with shimmering crystal formations, enchanting gardens, and celestial architecture. The inhabitants of Lumina are well attuned to light magics and possess the ability to radiate brilliance, heal wounds, and create protective barriers. The cities of Lumina are breathtakingly beautiful with glowing structures that illuminate the vast landscape around them. So, it's up to you two where you want to live, but either way, you all are traveling to Mystica except for Theo, who knows exactly where he is. But you are traveling to Mystica, and you're actually traveling specifically here, where I'm pinging. Everyone see my ping okay?
Uh-huh.
So that's where you're traveling to, and I will bring you to the coast.
Ooh.
So this is the map of that little coastline. You were told to meet in Havenbrook. You have a strong pull towards there. Caesar, I don't think you have any idea why you feel this urge to go there, but everybody else understand that dream has somehow connected you to this place.
He thinks I'm his conscience.
Yeah.
I can go into his mind. He thinks that my voice is conscience. So
Yeah, and
Like
he's like,
the fact that I assumed that she was partially the problem or reason I had a weird dream, I was like, all right. Well, no. Wait, no. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Give me a second.
exactly why I had you
No.
roll.
So I had the dream. If I had a voice in my head later tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it. So she does it. She's like, just follow the dream. I'm like, all right, what? And I'll just go with it.
Yeah,
And my wife is going there. Of course, I'm gonna follow her. She has the duck.
true.
Can't let her be alone with that duck. She might eat it.
Huh? Le gas.
could not eat the duck.
So you
I would just give it lots of grape.
Terrible.
trying to fatten up the duck.
So anyway, however you manage to get there, you do. Zephyria has a bunch of airships that you can take. Verdantium has boats. You know, it's really not hard to travel between the different continents. There's a lot of form of transportation. So it's whatever you want to do. But you end up in Havenbrook, which is just past the capital city of Aquaria, and kind of nestled in a little bit of a swampy, marshland. And I will now take you to what it looks like. So it kind of looks like this right now. You guys arrive, and it's pretty... It looks rough. It does not look great. The waters are murky, slightly purple, which is weird. And you're like, that's not how water is supposed to be. Gome, I think you have experienced this kind of phenomenon, being from Mystica every so often, in certain places, you've experienced this. So it's not really surprising to you. It's just kind of like, oh, that weird thing's going on here.
That thing again.
And that thing again. But
It's
everybody
probably
else
just
is
moss.
like, wow, I thought Mystica was supposed to be pretty, and this does not look great. So, to give you a sense, I think you guys walk around and you're exploring for the first little bits that you're there, and you get a general sense of what it looks like. Can everyone see that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's got this like haze about it. It's kind of run down. As far as citizens go, there are a lot of houses and a lot of buildings here. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people at all. And you don't know if they're inside or something's wrong. But you just don't see anybody. And I believe you guys would have been coming in on the main road, which is this um, little intersection here. So you get to the city. It's up to you what you want to do, but you were told to meet at the manor. Um, it sticks out pretty well. It's the biggest building in the city. Um, so, what do you want to do? We can
I'm
start
looking
with.
for a berry vendor.
Okay. Roll a.
Sorry.
No, you can. You can. Like I said, you're not seeing very many people though. So roll an investigation check, but I'd say do it with disadvantage because it's kind of hard to find people.
Let's see, how does this work? Like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
So, well,
Yeah.
you
Well,
have to.
oh, that's a...
No, you click on investigation. I'll let you
Oh,
read it
on my
so
character
you can
sheet?
learn. Yeah.
Oh.
You
Click
get
on
advantage?
investigation. Click on
Disadvantage.
disadvantage at the top. It's like top middle.
Hold on. Gotta find these on here.
You can also roll your regular dice.
Disadvantage, and then what do I do?
Disadvantage, and then click the word investigation on your character sheet.
That's confusing because you could just roll with advantage and then take the smaller number of that, and that would still.
Yeah, but it highlights which one's lower, and it's just nicer for my brain.
I don't even see where investigation.
It's
I
on
think I'm
the
done.
left side where your skills are.
Did I do that wrong? I feel like I did that wrong.
You didn't
Yep,
click
did that wrong.
disadvantage. I'm just kind of trying to get you guys used to how to work.
Oh, okay. Advantage. Investigation. Well, I don't find any.
Andrew, show me where that is.
Wow.
Investigation is below intimidation underneath saving
It's
throws.
alphabetical.
Investigation.
Critical fail.
You got a 0. Okay, so
I didn't just fail. I failed.
You failed. I think you start walking back the way you came, and your wife comes up to you, grabs your hand, and is like, "No, no, no, we're going this way." But Nora, I think
That
you're
way.
just I think you're
No.
just having a really hard time finding people in general in this town. So no real luck finding any fruit vendors or vendors of grapes specifically, or berries of any kind. So you don't find a lemonade stand, nothing like that.
Blasphemy.
Um,
Lack of lemonade.
Grumbles, as you walk into the city, you see the same thing. What would you like to do? Becky.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Wait, why? Why do I have quarterstaff on here twice?
Probably
Because you could one-hand it and then two-hand it.
Exactly.
Oh,
Alright, it's
okay.
gotcha.
Now you're 50 Cent.
Yeah, the two-handed.
All right, let's see here. So we're in this town. What are we doing? We're trying to go to the manor.
You're feeling a pull to go towards the manor, plus that's what was in your dream. But it's up to you, like, if you want to do anything before you get to the manor, if you want to, like, scout it out, if you want to do any of that.
No, none of that.
You're just gonna go straight to the manor?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk right through the town,
Okay.
right up into the manor.
Is it wrong that I imagine Andrew's character coming in like Scion?
Yeah, that's about right.
Wait, actually,
Except
I want to go loot the docks. I want to go loot the docks. Is what I'm.
The docks are
I wanna
actually
do-
over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Someone was pinging. I think Dahlia was pinging.
No, it was Dylan. We have the same color.
I hate that.
I'll change my color.
Thank you.
I'll just change my race real quick. Hold on.
Thank you. Green's available. Purple is also available.
Can I go loot
Black's
the docks or
available.
what?
Yeah, so you go up to the docks. You actually do see some people at the docks. Do you want to talk to them? It's not many, but there's a big.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him and be like, talk to him.
Okay, there's a big.
Be like,
and
talk
be
to
like, talk to him. There's a big burly like fisherman, like your
Yeah, I'm gonna
standard
talk to that guy.
fisherman. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's currently like emptying a net. It doesn't look like the catch was very good. What do you say as you walk up?
I'm just gonna be like, what you fishing for?
Fucking anything, man. There's nothing here.
Wait. What's my grumble voice? Hang on. Wait, what is a grumble?
He's a big player.
Yeah. Hold on, that's good. Where's everybody at?
In their homes, mostly. I would assume. Nobody wants to come
wait,
out.
why are you Irish?
That's this guy.
Oh, okay. I meant.
Oh, why doesn't anybody want to come out?
Why are you Irish?
Brother.
That's why they can't fish. They're Irish. It makes so much more sense.
Oh my
It's not a potato.
god. You leave me alone. It's the best
Sorry.
accent I can do. That's not British.
You're
of
so
any
good at
kind.
Irishman.
Thank you.
Strangely decent.
Thank you.
Well, top of the morning to you, laddie.
So,
Oh
top of the
no!
morning.
Now they're all Irish.
He says there's some kind of curse going in this land. The fish don't bite. The waters are. This place used to be so beautiful. This is turning into something other than Irish. But this place is turning into something so decrepit and.
Oh, when did this curse come on?
A year ago, I think.
Oh, what happened a year ago?
I don't know.
I cursed the
genuine-
food.
It just seems. It seems like something got a hold of this land and just took it, plunged it into darkness.
Wow. What do you think it is?
For all I know, it's some type of curse.
What's in the manor?
I saw some lizard-looking man hold up there.
Is he a
Villainous.
prisoner?
What?
Is he a prisoner?
No, he seems to own the place. I guess. I don't really know him. You just
Let's
like,
walk away.
you just walk away. He says, "Okay, nice meeting you," and goes back to like tying knots in his fishing net. So you go to the manor after that, or
Yep.
okay? As you walk through the streets, which aren't really streets, they're like bridges connecting the different kind of like island sets together. As you walk past, you see like an arena, but it's completely overgrown. Like this, it looks like it used to be kind of like a hub. This whole town looks like it used to be a hub of some type of what's the word I'm thinking of? The like travelers network type thing and tradesmen and things like that. It looks like it used to be that type of village and it's just completely desolate. now. You get to the manor, and then we'll come back to you. Gome, I would assume that you were here before any of the others.
Hmm.
And again, you are pretty used to this type of scene. It's not the first village you've seen like this. Um, it's not normal by any means, but it is pretty understandable in your brain, I'd say.
Right. Do I know why? I mean, have I seen this a lot or just the occasional city?
In other villages, it seemed like um, some type of like corruption had rooted itself um, in the land at some point, like at some point on the map. Um, there was like a bulb almost of corruption, like a nest that had to be taken out in order to start rebuilding and things like that. These villagers probably don't know about that because that is a very recent. I guess give me a history check. Again, you don't have to roll. You don't have to roll in here if you don't want to. But 18's good. Yeah, so it's a very recent discovery that these bulbs, yeah, just bulbs of corruption exist, these nests of corruption. Um, and people are just now kind of understanding that connection.
Think I want to look around the town and see if it's coming from a spot in particular. Kind of make my way around between the little floating bits.
I'd say you have a good amount of time to do so. You've been here a while, so go ahead and roll an investigation with advantage.
Let's roll. Physically roll. Uh, where's investigation? 11.
That's with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 9.
Yikes, bro.
Yeah, maybe I'll
I
stick
get
to
a
rolling
12 with
D20.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't think
How
I
did I get
don't
a
think you
literal 0?
find anything telling you one way or another. It just the waters are very murky. It's hard to see through them. Um, anyone who is in a house doesn't really want to talk. They're very standoffish. Um,
Do I see any
mm,
evidence of what they do here? Like, are they primarily fishing?
yeah, well, so like I said, it seemed like it was once a trade post almost. So there's a lot of opportunity here. The swamplands kind of make farming and things a little more difficult, but as far as fishing, you know, the arena's there, so they, fought. Um,
Hmm.
the manor, uh, which I'm not sure if you've checked out yet, but
I'm on
of
the
the
way.
few people that you've wait, what? You walk away. Walk away from what?
No,
No,
he
it's
said
just
he's
I'm on the
on
way
his
to the
way.
manor. I
Yeah.
wanted
Oh,
to,
on the
walk
way.
around the town.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But at this particular moment where you're like investigating and stuff, I don't think you've been in there.
Hmm.
But of the very few people that you've met, um, I think some of them have told you like the arena used to be really popular as like entertainment. Sometimes they would um, hold shows there too, like theater plays. That's no longer happening. Uh, give me an insight check. Not with advantage, just a straight insight.
There we go.
There's something a little off about every person you've talked to, which isn't many, but there's something off about them. Like they've got like a haze about them. It's almost like the haze of the village affects them too.
Interesting.
Yeah, so no one really wants to talk. A lot of people brush you off. And you have a hard time coaxing information from them. But as far as you know, the arena used to be really popular. The docks were always full of ships. Now, like, two come in occasionally. The manor was a very popular hub of uh, like knowledge. It used to be a library type thing.
Oh
Um,
wow.
the land around, like I said, wasn't really great for farming, but you could farm um, if you kind of built it up. So some farmers came, a lot of people came and traded jewels um, and yeah. Any other questions about it?
I'm looking around. I think I want to go check out the arena.
Sure. Um,
So I'm gonna walk up.
yeah, you walk up. Like I was saying to Ricky, it's really run down, and it's kind of sad because it looks beautiful. Like
Does
it
it look
looks
more
like it.
run down than the rest?
No, well, in a way, like it's seen a lot of use, so it's just naturally more rundown than other places, but it's not. Uh, Give me an Arcana. You have no idea. You
No
have
clue.
no idea if there's anything magical making it more rundown than any place else.
Oof. I think
Um,
having seen nothing, I know generally I want to head towards the manor, so I'm gonna make my way back. And while I go to the manor, I'm gonna glance around the outside and just see what I can see about it.
um, yeah. Just do you want to do like perception, investigation? What do you want to do?
We'll do perception.
That's performance. Oh, never mind. You waddle very.
Side quest.
I'm not doing so good.
You waddle
Side
very,
quest.
very well, and yeah. I mean, you don't see any defenses that you feel like you should be concerned about. You don't see um, really anything other than just the normal. It's on an island.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yep, you're good.
I think having only seen, corruption, I think it's time to make my way into
Walk
the manor
in.
and walk in.
Sure. So, one by one and by three. One by one by
You're busy
three.
waddling.
You waddle
Wow.
on in to the manor.
Sir Waddles knew the way.
Sir
He probably
Waddles knew
smoked
the way.
grapes.
He felt it. He felt it in his soul.
Does that mean there are grapes at the manor?
You give me an insight check on Sir Waddles. Give me an
Hmm.
advantage because he is your son.
Hey, I should have insight, right?
Mhm.
Okay, wait. So on Sir Waddles, how do I do that?
You just roll insight with
Advantage.
advantage. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Andrew, stop rolling. Please.
Okay.
He keeps rolling. I'm gonna roll it on the Nora because I can't figure it out on Waddles.
No. I mean, roll it on your character, not on Waddles.
Oh,
We're
okay.
You're rolling it.
inciting on
Yeah, you're
Waddles.
looking at Waddles and seeing why he's specifically walking in this direction. 24. He smells grapes.
He smells grapes.
He feels it. He feels the grapes in his soul.
He feels it.
Yeah, I rolled as Sir Waddles.
Oh. No. No, you rolled as you.
Oh, it says Sir Waddles.
It
Insight.
does. It does, but
17,
you rolled on
24.
your character sheet, right?
Yeah, I did do that.
Yeah, you're
I did.
fine. Yep. You have a feeling that he has a strong connection to grapes in general and feels like they're this way.
He's a Cthulian. He has an obsession with grapes.
I've decided that the grapes are right here.
Nope.
Yes, they're
Nope.
there.
They are not.
The grapes are there.
He's starting
They're
to walk
here.
into the manor. And
No.
No, they
Grapes
are.
are now here.
No, they are. So he's walking into the manor. He walks up to
Walking.
wa-
Excuse
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. That was super insensitive. He is waddling to the manor. He's waddling away to the manor. Goes up to the door, kind of like pecks it with his beak, trying to attack it like their toes. He can't. He has no opposable thumbs. He can't open it himself.
Oh God.
So what do you do?
Ugh.
I open the door. He's on a quest for grapes.
He storms in. He just like full bird flappies, waddling as he goes, like that toy duck that you push along that like it looks like that.
I'm just gonna let him into the manor, and I'm gonna follow him.
All right, so he leads you to this back room, where a very tall, muscular Andrew, make a nature check. Just
A what check?
a straight nature check.
Wait, do I need to do one too?
You can. All right.
Oh wow.
Well, you know.
I lost track of my my character. Oh, hold on.
I can't see any characters on the thing.
Straight nature.
Characters on what thing?
Oh, just our character tokens are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
I don't know shit.
All right. Yeah, you have no idea. However, your conscience tells you, "Hey, that's a bugbear."
It's like,
What?
You say, "Hey, that's a bugbear," and
I'm gonna
since
look him
you're
dead in the eyes. We require grape.
you look at the bugbear, and Ricky, this man is requesting grape.
I'm
which
gonna
you
like
don't
look
have.
down at the duck. look
Wait,
back up.
who am I looking
We
at?
require grapes.
You see a like tanned. In fact, Andrew, why don't you describe yourself?
Well, if you look carefully at the little character thing.
Which one's Andrew?
Uh,
It says his name at the bottom.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Just kind of a tan
he's-
half orc.
Yeah, it's a
long hair.
tanned half orc looking man. And next to him
Like
is
a barbarian.
very pretty, fair skinned, like auburn haired woman. And they each walk in, and then the big guy requests that you give him a grape, which you do not have.
What?
The Der Waddles requires a grape. I request one. Look down
I
at
just
Waddles.
walk away.
Is he?
I just walk away.
Well, you've been told to wait in that room, so
I just walk out the room.
okay.
Okay. Well, I will ask Sir Waddles where he thinks the grapes are, and let him lead the way.
He can, but he knows that man does not have the grapes he is looking for.
But grapes were requested. Toes
Okay,
have been
well,
attacked.
roll your thing.
What? Okay,
your
how do
once
I?
per long rest successful.
Okay,
Open
where do
his-
I roll it?
Open his thing
Okay.
and click attack toes.
Nibble toes.
You nibble toes. Ricky, what's your AC?
What is that?
Your
Armor class.
It's in a shield. in,
It's
like, the-
medium armor.
No. It's a number in the middle, like top middle of your
It's in a
character
little
sheet.
shield.
Oh, my armor class. It's in the 13.
I just hits. Roll damage. So to roll damage, you click the word attack, or sorry, you click the nibble toes.
Isn't that what I did?
No, in the chat. Go to the chat and click.
Oh, okay. There we go.
0 damage. It
Zero
did 0 damage.
It did 0 damage. You rolled a 1, -1.
Sad.
So it didn't do any damage, but Grumbles, you you feel like a disturbance on your toes. It's not really anything that you kind of really even notice, but it's there. And you look down and you see a absolutely adorable, almost spherical duck that is angry goose flapping at you and trying to nibble on your toes.
It's
Grapes.
fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna look down at it and go.
Roll a d20 for me. Actually, Ricky, you roll intimidation. So roll a d20 plus 0. And
19. So is that 190?
No.
no,
What?
it's just 19.
But she said a 20 plus a 0.
Yeah, a 20 plus nothing.
Then why the fuck? You know what? Whatever.
I was trying to describe to you what that will look like. Anyway, roll, Dahlia, roll fucking just d20 -1 for charisma saving throw.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, for him. Yeah.
Nope. I did it wrong. Andrew, how do I roll?
Oh, just click on charisma on his.
Just
The
literally click on
CHA9.
Christmas. Wait, is that your character sheet or?
This is mine.
Go to Sir
pull
Waddles.
Sir Waddles. And then just click on.
He flaps away. He's terrified. He runs behind your leg, Nora.
I feel like he should run behind.
That's fine. That's fine. He does that. He runs behind Caesar's leg, and from like kind of the shadows, but not really. He wasn't trying to hide himself. There's a large turtle man. Would you like to describe yourself?
Go,
Rude
man.
ass bugbear.
Who, me?
No,
Hello?
Andrew was talking about the scaring Sir Waddles. The rude
I
ass
scared the
bugbear.
leg.
I don't even know if Ricky, were you trying to be intimidating or were you just making noise?
No, I was just, the character makes noise. That's what he does.
Yeah. I don't think he was trying to be intimidating. He just naturally was. And
Still
I'm a
spook
grumble.
Sir Waddles.
yeah,
He's
and
rude.
Sir Waddles just misinterpreted it. And
He's just a little guy.
just a little guy who just wants grapes.
He just wants grapes.
All right. Describe your character, Dylan.
So do I see all this going on?
Oh,
Or did
yeah.
I just come
Yeah,
up?
you've witnessed
yeah.
all of this happening, just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck?
So a very jovial looking turtle walks up, a little smaller than most turtles. He's about 5 foot tall, just under 5 foot. And he's got this dark green skin, closer to the Father. Closer
Everyone's
to
your
the
dad.
edges. Yeah. The edges of his face kind of come out into points, almost like a Komodo dragon style. His forearms and his calves both have scales that are extending to points. And his shell is a dark gray that is kind of turned from being in here in this water for so long, and it's got veins of this kind of very shiny silverish blue running through, and it's only noticeable at certain angles. It's very, very faint, and this very jovial turtle wants to walk up, and we're going to see if this works. He's laughing at the whole affair, and he leans down and tries to
Oh boy.
oh no, and leans down and tries to comfort the duck. Don't think it happens with the two.
Have Sir Waddles make another charisma check.
Okay, let's see. Sir Waddles.
This is gonna be sad.
Oh no.
Oh.
It works. Sir
Oh,
Waddles.
yes.
Yeah, Sir Waddles, who is terrified, absolutely terrified, sees this jovial old turtle, which he's used to seeing turtles in the ponds and stuff, and he feels like he's home. You get the sense he feels like he's home. And he kind
I
of
want
just
to.
waddles on up.
I want to reach down with one of my turtle fingers and pet him.
Meanwhile, Nora and Caesar watch this just very awkward interaction between a turtle and a duck, and it doesn't look smooth at all, but they seem to be having fun, and I guess that's all that matters.
Sir Turtleman, do you need grapes? The duck, Sir Waddles loves his grapes.
You do not have grapes.
I do not have grapes.
You
I don't
disappoint him.
believe I possess any grapes. I ate them on my way around town, but I will be sure
That
to
is
bring some for your duck
judge.
friend next time.
that is exceptionally disappointing.
Also, before we get too far into this dialogue, I forgot to show you what that figure in the dream looked like, so I'm gonna do that now.
Ah. Wait for it to load. Panic! Panic!
Panic penguin. So, it was a figure cloaked in blue. The robe had
Father?
the robe had fucking Jesus. The
Yeah,
robe
mother.
had 7 stars going across the collar that you could see. Bright glowing blue eyes. You couldn't really see the eyes themselves, but you could see the like orbs that they were glowing from. Honestly, yeah, you would be carrying grapes. We'll say you have about like 20 grapes in your inventory.
Okay. Didn't
Not
you say
each,
I
just 20
automatically
total.
get the? Didn't you say I get that little spell thingy that
Oh,
makes me
Goodberry, yes, you do. Beautiful.
sleight of
Ooh.
hand 22?
Beautiful. Yeah, he
I
doesn't notice at all. He doesn't notice the trade off at all. I won't even make Nora roll for it since he got a crit.
I miraculously produce a grape from my shell, from Nora, but from my shell, and hand it to Sir Waddles.
It's like a magic trick, and Sir Waddles is transfixed on your hands, like as you're doing it. And as you hand it to him, he makes the happy duck sounds.
Oh. So I want to turn to Andrew and just say, does this happen to be your duck?
This is indeed our duck.
How did you come across a duck? This is quite a delightful little creature.
You remember finding this duck at a lemonade stand one
I
day.
found the person the duck belonged to.
Yeah, sorry, Nora found the duck at a lemonade
Nora's duck.
stand one day,
Yep, it's
pretty
my
much
duck.
attacking everybody's feet for not giving him grapes.
And I just so happen to have a giant pile of grapes.
Yep. And from that day on, he followed her and Caesar.
To the ends of the world.
Absolutely.
This is
She
great.
is
Speaking of
Mama,
Sir
he's
Waddles.
Papa.
Hi, Sir Waddles. Good morning.
I kind of turn my attention to the room at large while I'm still facing
Sure.
Nora, and I just say, well, nice to meet everybody. I'm Gome.
Huh.
And then I hand you back your duck. Your duck made my day. Does your duck have a name?
Sir Waddles.
Sir Waddles. I love
Sir Waddles. If you call him
Oh.
Waddles, he'll bite your toes.
it. I
Address
think
him.
that would be
He stands like
unfortunate for the duck.
proudly, like at attention almost, like a knight who's being like.
Why has this whole D&D thing become just about
I
Sir
don't know.
Waddles?
I don't know, but
It
I
just
love
kinda
it, and I'm
happened.
fine with it.
It's what happens when you have
Poor
a pet.
Ryan's not even here yet.
It's okay.
Is he back? Okay.
You guys are having fun. It's okay.
Wait, who has the grapes?
Me?
Nora does.
Do you want a grape?
Do you go up to Nora and ask for a grape?
No.
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 Just the way he said that, like, why would
Like, that
I?
was the
Why would I?
stupidest question you've ever asked.
I want to
Alright.
turn to the grumbly man and just ask
Wait,
who
wait,
he
wait, wait.
is. Wait.
I gotta type, and I'm bad at typing.
You can just say it.
Here we go. No, I just supposed to be on Nora.
Oh, it looks like Nora's trying to hand you a grape, Ricky.
How do I do that check thing? The
Good
sleight of hand.
grapey.
A sleight of hand, yeah.
What is it? Oh no.
Oof.
Sir Waddle sees the grape in your hand, but doesn't really care that you're trying to give it subtly. He just sees the grape. That's all he sees. He's transfixed. Ricky, do you take the grape?
Grapes.
Ricky?
Yeah, I walk over
Well, I think
and I
she
grab the
walked to
grape.
you,
Oh,
and
well, I
Sir
grab the
Waddle
grape.
just followed.
and then I bend over and I give it to the duck.
He's very happy.
I was half expecting for him to like bend down and just eat it in front of the dog.
I totally expected it too.
Wait, how big is
Look
this duck?
guide.
He's tiny.
Tiny,
Itty bitty.
like a little baby. Just an
All right.
absolute
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. So I bend over and I grab the duck
What?
in my
What?
hand, and it's
Uh,
sitting there in my hand, and I put the grape in its mouth.
Make
Oh, gosh.
an animal
Ah.
handling check.
Oh no.
What do I roll for that?
Roll a d20 and add. Let me see what your animal handling is. Look on your
Oh,
character
no.
sheet for animal handling.
I rolled a 9.
+2. So 11. Did you roll your
Shoves the grape
charisma?
in its mouth.
Okay, he's fine with it. He sees grape. He want grape.
He sees
So-
grape.
What
he
man
wants
want grape?
So you pretty much shove it in his mouth, and everyone else is concerned for this duck's health and well-being, but the duck is perfectly happy.
I'm thinking the duck has the same intelligence as Andrew.
The duck
Yeah,
has
so
a little more than Andrew.
Grape.
I think
Grape
he
is
has
great.
11.
The duck has a 3.
Oh, is it a 3? Yeah, no. He dumb.
3 minus 4.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, he dumb.
all right. So yeah, I have the duck in my hand. It ate the grape, and I just pushed my hand over to the girl.
Oh, you try to hand it back to the girl?
The duck, yeah.
Yeah. So, Nora, the giant bugbear man, is holding your son in his hand and offering him back to you.
I'm
Nice.
confused. Wait, Andrew, come look at this.
What's happening?
There's a bug inside my screen.
Oh.
Oh, gross.
Did you see it?
Huh.
I tried to push it off my screen, but it was still crawling around.
Weird.
How does that even happen?
There are a lot of holes in.
Yeah,
It was
but
such a
I've
tiny
never
little
seen it
spaces.
happen.
That's
I've
so
seen it
weird.
happen.
Huh.
I've never
Uh,
seen that before.
In my
Okay.
living room, I had like different
Anyways,
flat
what were you
screens to
doing?
get in there.
Yeah. The giant bugbear man is holding your son in his hand and offering him back to you. I assume you take him.
I'm typing.
Oh my gosh,
I,
Dahlia!
I love doing it. It's so fun.
Glares and takes the duck. Lovely. All right. So as all this commotion with the duck is happening, hold on. Oh yeah, you notice. You notice a figure that seemed a lot like, or seems a lot like the person in your vision, your dream. Walk in, not at all stealthy, just kind of very grand entrance type thing. And
Can we do an intelligence check for Andrew to see if he notices?
that would be perception.
It's perception.
Perception. Okay, yeah, do it. I just want to see if you notice.
My perception's okay.
They're waiting for the 0.
Me too.
Hold on.
Oh God. You wanna
Well,
know?
my perception's okay. My rolls are not.
You want to know something super funny though? I think he still sees him.
If he didn't, I told him. There you
He definitely still sees him.
go.
I rolled a 3 plus 1.
Oh god.
So
Ah,
as he walks in,
Caesar smart.
you all see this man.
Ew.
He said ew.
Why ew?
Why is he wearing the same clothes as me?
Oh,
Because
fancy.
he was AI generated.
Oh, okay.
Before you gave me your character's information. Way before.
That's wild.
That's wild. All right, so this
I
man
understand.
enters.
I'm gonna look him in the eye
Yep.
and ask him why he's wearing a woman's robe.
Oh,
Look at my wife, looking back at him. Why? Why a woman's robe?
Well, your robe is actually purple. I mean, your wife's robe is purple, so it
Yes.
doesn't really look the same. But on the image that we currently have of her, it looks the same. But I'm
Oh,
working on it.
I take back my action. Okay.
Okay. So
I take it
my action.
the figure walks in, carrying the same air of like importance, but like humble importance. It's not. What is that? Before Sir Waddles even gets a chance, he's got a whole bowl of grapes for him. And you can tell this is where Sir Waddles had like sensed the grapes.
Before Sir Waddles could do anything, a giant bowl of grapes.
Yep, just giant bowl of grapes produced from his cloak. And he walks in, puts the grapes down for Sir Waddles, just knows automatically. And he addresses you all. And if I could fucking find myself. There we go.
you're in your seat in the computer.
Shut so
Puzzle?
yeah. So the man wearing the same cloak from your dream now stands physically present in front of you in the dimly lit entryway of the manor. His voice is still strong and authoritative, and he says, "Welcome to Havenbrook. Come. It isn't safe to speak here." And he kind of turns from you guys, and in the archway of the door, he connects his pointer fingers and his thumbs from both of his hands, and as he pulls them apart from each other, a doorway-like seam opens in front of him, and he turns back and he motions for you guys to walk through. Andrew, I need you to roll the magic.
the magic.
The magic. So roll your d20.
Wait, so why hasn't Ryan showed up yet?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Bye, Ryan.
He's hanging
See
out.
you later.
Ryan knows. Ryan knows why he hasn't shown up.
So for pacing, I have about another hour and a half.
What time is it?
1:30.
That's fine.
We had
I
a
was
great time
hoping
with
to
the
go.
duck.
Yeah, I was hoping to go till like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
Jesus, Andrew. Roll a d4, my guy. Man, you're gonna stack these up so much faster. It's just a 1.
What?
Wait, why did it roll so many?
I think you
I only clicked it
3
once.
times.
No, I clicked once.
There's a delay.
It might have
Roll the
lagged.
2.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 2. So you now are at 6. All right, so
6 something.
he gestures for you guys to walk through, and he says, "I can assure you this portal is perfectly safe, but I will need your trust, unearned
if
as
you
it
do it
may
with
be."
him.
Kind of just anticipating the hesitation that you guys might have. And you feel very comforted.
Smoke and mirrors. Walk through.
I'm not even gonna make you
I'm
guys.
back.
I'm not even gonna make you
All
guys
right.
roll insight.
Hold
You
on, what'd I
feel
miss?
you feel very comforted by him.
Wait, I want to roll insight.
You can.
All right, as
Sir
he's
Waddles?
talking, I just go and I just walk right through.
Okay. Nora,
Why is Sir Waddles higher than mine?
it's not. You rolled on
Because
yours
you rolled with your
with
stats.
Sir Waddle's name attached.
Okay.
He understands people with grapes. That's all.
You got a crit success. So you absolutely trust that this guy has your well-being in mind. He doesn't want anything to do with harming you. In fact, harming you would go completely against any part of his character. He I actually thought I wrote this down because I figured you guys would roll an insight check, but I guess I didn't. But yeah, he genuinely cares about everything that you stand for, your well-being, and wants the best for you. And when he says it's not safe to talk there, he means it with his whole soul. Is that what you were inciting, or were you trying to find out anything else? Because you got a 20. I'll give you something else if you wanted.
Sorry, we're dealing with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you were talking to me, sorry.
Yeah, what did you hear or not hear?
I heard about you saying I trusted him and so on and so forth.
Yeah, you trust that he. I don't know that you trust him, but you trust his words when he says he wants to keep you guys safe, and it's not safe to talk here. But since you got a crit, I'll give you something else if you wanted something else, but you have to like kind of tell me what else you want to know.
I'm trying to think. I'm lost. I don't know. Fuck.
Take
Did
take a minute.
Did Oh, how many grapes does he have?
Endless.
Endless amount of grapes. Okay, he is my friend.
You can tell he planned ahead of time to make sure that grapes were always available for Sir Waddles.
Okay.
All right.
Then we're A-okay. He has grapes.
Yep. Do you everybody walk through the portal? I know Rumbles did. Grumbles.
I'm just gonna say smokes and mirrors, and I'm just gonna walk through it.
Okay.
I'm trying to disprove it to myself.
Sir Waddles is already inside before anybody.
Yeah, because grapes.
Because grapes.
I can see like a Scrooge thing, like a giant gold pit, but it's a grape pit. It's like
Yeah, pretty much. Just a diving board, and he jumps into it. It's like a pool completely filled with grapes that he's swimming through. Gome, Nora, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
I walk through happily. Very easy for me to go to new places.
Okay.
I follow Sir Waddles.
Yes. Alrighty. So you guys enter, and as you step through the doorway, a comforting feeling passes through you, kind of like when you drink warm tea. A soft light emanates from seemingly everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The room is adorned in plush couches, chairs lined with soft blankets and pillows. There's no fireplace or any windows, but the room seems to be sufficiently heated and ventilated to like the most perfectly comfortable temperature for each of you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What does warm tea feel like?
When you drink warm tea, it kind of like sends this feeling down your chest and into your belly, and it's just
Is it
kind of
like hot cocoa?
Yeah, like when you drink hot cocoa, when you drink something hot in general, and
I
that
don't ever
feeling
drink anything
passes
hot.
through. Yeah,
Except
but
for hot cocoa.
if you've ever,
Comparing anything won't work.
yeah, if you
Sure.
ever drink, wait, what?
She doesn't drink tea.
Or like anything.
Well, okay, I didn't know, but that was the best way I could like think of to describe
Hot
it.
cocoa.
Yeah, it's like when you
Hot
drink hot
cocoa
cocoa,
sounds.
that really comforting, like almost like a chill, but the opposite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Yep. So
Trying to understand a feeling when you when you said tea, and I was like,
you're fine. So you guys enter here, and he kind of sits down at a desk that's situated almost exactly center, but like against a wall almost. Like there's room for a chair to move back, and that's it. But it's almost perfectly center as soon as you walk through the door. And he says, "We may talk freely here. The agents of shadow tend to have eyes and ears where they shouldn't be. Um, Firstly, let me
you
introduce
act
myself.
just like Sir Waddles.
Sir Waddles has eyes and ears where they shouldn't be.
No. So my son I put my hand out. He put his chin on my hand
Oh,
and just
beautiful.
sat there.
Love it.
So you are Sir Waddles.
But he says, firstly, let me introduce myself. I am Talion, the emissary of the Elemental Guardians. You guys may call me Leon if you wish.
Okay, Leo.
Hello,
Sure.
Leon.
Um, I've gathered you all as the Guardians wished. Though they are laying dormant, they've spoken to me in dreams, much like how I first spoke to you in yours, as I'm sure you're well familiar with, Nora. And he looks kind of knowingly at you.
Up and down. You need
Um,
up and down.
so he says that he's looking at Nora, and then he turns to the rest of you and says, "So, why are you here?" The guardians are bound to the elemental lands, their essence entwined with the very fabric of Alethria to awaken them. Or sorry, ignore Osti's flubber. Um, he says to awaken them, we need you to venture across the land, seeking their sacred relics, and performing the rituals of reawakening. I don't exactly know where they are yet. So, along the way, there are a few places like this one that are touched by shadow uh, and need to be cleansed. If we wait to cleanse them during the ritual, I fear the shadow's influence will have done irreversible damage to the world, and the effects could be catastrophic to Elethria's natural balance. Ecosystems would be wiped out, cultures diminished, permanent scars on the land itself.
Hello,
Uh,
Dylan. Goodbye, Dylan.
what the?
That was
Suddenly, a
Pops.
man pops through the door and is like, "Hello!" And
Punch him in the face.
Hi, bye.
and then he leaves before you can. Wild. Um, sorry. Permanent scars left on the land itself. Um, Havenbrook is such a place. It was once a village of refuge and sanctuary, a new start for hopeful artisans and tradesmen, fishermen. Um, but of late, within the past year, the Shadow's touch has gravely diminished the light and vibrancy of the village itself. The manor where we met was once a bastion of knowledge, and as you could see from the state of it, it is rapidly decaying. The citizens are no longer maintaining its halls, and the environment alone is aiding in the rot. And he kind of reaches into his cloak and he pulls out a scroll. It looks really beat up. Like it has seen much better days. And he unravels it and lays it before you, and says, on this map, I've been tracking the locations of the different hubs of corruption. Some are hidden deep within the untamed wilderness. Some are planted more subtly in the open. The Guardians have also told me that their shrines are which hold the sigil stones that are used in the ritual to reawaken them. But and he looks really kind of like irked. Um, and he says the Guardians are limited in how often and how detailed they can contact me, since they are essentially hibernating. So I'm not sure where they're located. But while I look for them, I'll need you to push back the corruption by destroying these hubs. Do you think you guys feel up to doing so? Or have any questions at all? And he just like sits there
Do you have
patiently.
an easy supply of grapes you can give us?
What was that?
Do you have a way to give us extra grapes?
Oh my goodness.
He
My
kind
preference
of
here is grapes. The end of the world is sucking, but I need grapes.
right. Hmm. 1 second. And he reaches into his
Priorities.
cloak and emerges with a pouch. And he says, "This pouch can only hold grapes, but it will be an endless supply of grapes."
There's no such thing as an endless supply of grapes, but I'll take it as a deep pouch.
I guarantee you it has an endless supply of grapes.
Sure. Hand it to me. I'm gonna reach my hand out.
Okay, I give it. He gives it to you.
I'm gonna flip the bag. I'm gonna flip the pouch upside down.
Just
I'm gonna
like a
see how many grapes fall out.
stream of grapes. They don't like shoot out, but they definitely start falling on the floor, and it's like a water faucet of grapes.
I think he needs a magic check on this one.
Definitely a lot of grapes.
Oh yeah,
One of
fucking
those fancy Terran case bags.
roll your magic check. Just earning all the points today.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
No, it's a fancy Terran space bag. It's not magic.
it's a what?
A fancy Terran space bag. I understand that there's a concept from holes in space. We have visors. Like that exists. That doesn't mean I understand how it works, but it's not magic. It's science.
He looks at you kind of just like knowingly. He knew he signed up for this, but is still a little baffled by it, and he says, "Right. Well, could you
Okay.
stop the
I'm
flow
gonna
of
flip it back
grapes?"
over.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna
Because
flip it back over. I'm gonna put it in a belt.
the
I'm like,
grapes are starting to
all right. So
get
what do
a
you need?
little unmanageable, and Sir Waddles is just the happiest duck right now. He is going from grape to grape, just picking them all up. Um, can everybody make a perception check for me?
I didn't get to finish it. I
You
typed
rolled
it too
what,
fast.
Ricky, or
I
me?
rolled a 20.
Like a natural 20?
It landed on 20. That's all I can tell you.
That's a net 20. My good sir.
So what's an unnat 20?
Where you add
19
your
plus 1.
yeah, where you add your modifier to it and it makes
You said
a 20.
perception?
Yes. Not for Sir Waddles. He is otherwise occupied.
I feel like we could still make this. Where is it? I don't get to do a thing for him.
So it's hard because even with the natural 20, I don't think you see it. Oh
Why
I
would
have
you have a
22.
roll? You can't make the check anyways.
Well, no, Ricky specifically can't see it.
Oh,
One
okay.
of you could have.
Oh man, even my 18 doesn't see it. My 20.
20. No. So as all of this chaos with the grapes is happening, after he finally gets you to stop the outpouring of many, many grapes, um, Leon, which is his name, kind of looks around and he said, "Oh, I almost forgot." And he looks around back and forth and he's like, "Where did Theo?" And he looks at, I don't know, whose bag does he look at, Ryan?
Um, I'm gonna go with
Oh.
Gomez.
I know where this is going.
So he looks at Gome and he says, "Theo," and he is like just so disappointed. like a father who caught their child doing something just so dumb. Just so dumb.
I'll
And
poke my,
what happens?
I'll poke my little teddy bear head out of his bag, like, Uncle, I wanted to taste his soul.
What?
Theo, we've been over this. You can't taste people's souls unless they are causing you harm.
But it looks so tasty.
I'm
How do you
sh-
taste the
While they're
soul?
talking, I crane my long neck around almost 180
Yeah,
degrees.
yeah. You see
Look,
this
Ryan.
turtle creature just like crane his neck like an owl at you.
I'm gonna boop his nose with my little paw.
A very, very soft paw boops your nose. Your little beak. Oh. Ryan, roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, might be a mistake for well,
Ah!
you are terrified.
Oh no. Oof.
This is an unnatural craning of neck, and I think you want to run back to your uncle.
Well, I mean, fight or flight. Hold on.
That's what the
Right.
charisma saving throw was. Oh yeah, I guess. How do you handle this intense fear that you suddenly feel? Oh dear.
Oh, Atlanta.
And then I'm gonna touch him, and then as I'm like climbing off of him, that's what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna run back to Uncle Leo.
I do believe a 17 hits.
My
Uh,
armor
no,
class
that's the
is.
damage. Wait, is
What
that
do
the
I have to
damage?
roll?
No, that's not the damage.
No,
Uh,
the hit.
it's 2
that's-
hit. Nothing.
Oh.
So a 17 does hit.
Hold on, he does have a save. It's
So
a,
my AC is 17, but I don't know what my spell save
It's
is.
meet it or beat it. So, and then you'll also roll a. No, you don't roll anything.
oh.
You only take 2
Psychic.
psychic damage.
What kind of?
Uh,
Oh, it's psychic. Yeah.
Yeah, you take
Ow.
2 psychic damage as the creature runs away. um,
It just like climbs on your head and like tumbles off your neck and like falls down and it goes back to running.
yep.
I just want to. I'm
And-
caught off guard. The intimidation was supposed to scare it, but not to death.
Yeah.
Right, it
I
doesn't
just
scare
say
me to
why. I turn directly to you and say why as you scamper away.
Go ahead, Ryan.
death.
Go ahead.
Just hugging his leg. Hugging Uncle's leg.
He reaches down and pats you, and he says, "He doesn't always understand social cues, and it's maybe best to be kind around him, because when he views something as unkind, things can get bad." And in fact,
Oh,
Ryan,
no.
Ryan, roll.
D20, right?
Yeah, I think he would perceive it as unkind. Okay?
D4, right?
Yep. Okay, thank God. But add
Oh,
that
no.
to your or
Uh,
make it -1.
Do we have a thing for it yet?
I do
No.
believe
Okay,
I
hold on.
made one on the side. Did I not?
No.
Okay, just make one.
Uh,
You know where I'm talking about.
more.
No, I did.
Oh
I
no.
did. It's there.
Oh, it's on my sheet.
Oh, it was. Hold on. There one. There you go.
Oh,
You see it?
yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, he says that, and what do you guys ask or
I
do?
I want to offer my apologies to the bear-like creature. So I want to walk just a little bit closer and just say I
I'm literally
apologize.
crawling up the uncle to hide
He
inside of his cloak.
he picks you
Oh
up
no.
as you like scurry inside like a freaking chipmunk.
And wait, so I have him picked up. This is fantastic.
Oh no, he is
Oh.
in Leon's arms. By the way, Sir Waddles had walked up to you with a grape in his mouth and places it in front of you as an offering. And then he waddles after you as you walk towards the bear. When you don't
I waddle
acknowledge it.
up the shell, you know, like
Oh,
on
up
top of
the
the
shell.
shell. Yeah, like on top of him, basically like on his head, and glares at Teddy Bear.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like over the
Protective.
shoulder, like the chameleon
Yeah,
in Tangled.
because I liked the turtle first. The Sir Waddles did.
That's
He
fair.
liked the turtle first.
That's fair.
Teddy was mean, so glare at Teddy Bear.
All right.
Here, Teddy Bear.
And Teddy
So
Bear
that
gets bullied
happens.
off the
Do
off
you
the
take
shell.
the grape, Dylan?
Yeah, I take the grape out of his mouth and uh what do I do with it? My custom action.
No.
No, we're
It's
not gonna do that.
okay.
No, but I'll take the grape and say thank you, duck. And then I want to turn my attention back to the bear
Do
and
you
what I was
eat it?
originally trying to do.
Because the duck is
Yes.
I
waiting.
need to know.
The
I need to
waiting.
know.
The duck is waiting anxiously.
Yes, I give him one generous pet and I eat the grape.
All right, you regain 1 hit
Yay!
Woohoo!
Nice.
1 hit point.
point. Because that's
Thank
how
you,
the
young
good
Sir
berry
Waddles.
works.
Nice.
All
I
right.
appreciate you, young Sir Waddles.
Sir Waddles is just going to be on the battlefield distributing good berries to everybody.
Sir Waddles is like the main key point of this group at this point.
Exactly. So, so you walk up to Leon, and Theo is kind of just like poking out from under his armpit. Just like you could barely see the glint of his little black button eye.
So I am trying to be as nice as possible, although I'm slightly annoyed. But I say, you know, in case you didn't know, a turtle's shell is his home, and I don't take very kindly to you intruding on my home without asking.
As he
But I'll
says
make an
that,
exception.
you see the duck on his back.
I'm gonna point that out and be like, lies.
Austin, I'm sending you 3 pictures in Discord
well,
to
you
show you why that Sir
Okay.
Waddles is on the back.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you see, this duck was kind enough to make his acquaintance with me first, but I'll make an exception. Let's make I would like to make your acquaintance. What is your name?
Love it.
Theo.
Theo,
Right.
he says.
Oh, Theo. Nice to meet you, Theo. Leon, why was Theo trying to taste my soul?
We're trying to figure that out. But this is Theo. He's my nephew
Nephew?
for all intents and purposes. My not even my brother, but a colleague of mine who is very dear to me. Um He is the Sir Waddles to this colleague. And I guess somehow that makes me.
Father will
Uncle?
transfer curses to you if you hurt me.
He
I
says
promise not to
things
hurt
like
you.
that all the time.
Am I hearing we should throw the bear?
Throw the bear.
You can if you want.
Hmm.
But
Small
he
bear,
is
can I throw you?
hidden right now in Leon's like coat. So it would take a lot of effort and kind of chaos to try and get him to throw him.
That's why I asked. I had to reach for him. I was just like, I just asked. Small bear, can I throw you?
Why?
Small bear. Why not?
Leon steps in and says, I don't think that would be a good idea.
No, it's a thing. You're not saying it is a bad idea.
thing, but he can still feel. And in fact, at the very sight of Theo, roll your magic.
The sight of Theo?
Wait. Since I can go into people's minds, can I try to talk Ryan into letting him throw?
You can
Can I-
make a persuasion check, but I will give Ryan advantage on a charisma saving throw.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
If she's gonna go into my mind and try to see into my mind,
It depends. We'll see.
There has to
Don't
be-
worry.
We'll see.
Well, good news and bad news. Ryan, don't even bother rolling.
I'm not.
So you go into his mind.
Oh no. I've made a mistake.
You did this.
Yes.
You go into this teddy bear's mind.
Is it empty?
It's
Does it have
not
a mind?
empty. It is.
I just assume it's empty.
Make a charisma saving throw. Actually, wisdom. Sorry, wisdom saving throw.
How do I just click wisdom?
Wisdom save. Specific.
It's above your.
It's above
above
the
your.
skills.
Yeah, the skills like acrobatics. Right above it, you'll see the.
It says wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay. So you go into
Oh.
this teddy bear's mind, and flashes of war and chaos and pain and suffering and all of these feelings flash into your mind as you're trying to reach out telepathically to this teddy bear. And you see a fragment, a shattering, a burst, and suddenly darkness. And you're just able to pull yourself back before you feel consumed by whatever just happened to you in your head. And you can plant the seed of opening your mind and telling him, no, you should let him throw you. But I think with all of what you just saw, that may get lost on you to do.
Is there a throw that I do?
Let's do. Let's do a history.
Risking your entire sanity to throw
I
this
didn't
bear.
hear what you said.
Let's do a history check.
A history check?
Yeah, just to see if you remember. Yeah. This is to see if you remember what you were going to be doing after seeing all of the torture that you saw. So I'd say no, you don't remember what you went in to suggest. At least not in time to do it. And you have a strong feeling that you do not want to do that again.
Can I just choose to dislike the teddy bear?
Yeah, you're welcome to. In
I
fact,
choose to
honestly,
dislike
it's
teddy
probably
bear.
reinforced now by that situation that just happened.
Okay. Enemies, I'm gonna put teddy bear.
just put untrustworthy.
Uncle, she tried to probe my mind.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Wait, shouldn't you throw like a perception check or something to even know if I did it?
No, I think for him, I'm gonna say this is my call. I think for him in this particular instance, there's no save to notice because of the essence of who he is at this moment. He just knows.
The essence of who he is.
And he can see it in your eyes. It's a look that he's seen many, many times before. When trying to figure out what exactly.
What the fuck?
I think Ricky died in D4, or he wants the game to keep moving. But either way, it's a look in your eyes that he is very familiar with. So, Leon says, I wouldn't ever do that again. And he kind of like holds him closer, holds Theo closer to his chest. We're not exactly sure what Theo is. He came to my. We're just gonna call him my brother. But he came to my brother. And we're doing our best to figure out what he is, but so far, nothing's really been fruitful in the way of knowledge of what he could be. I just don't recommend trying to. I tried detect thoughts once. I was out for 2 months. So, and I'm immortal. So,
I'm immortal.
maybe don't probe too deeply.
I heard you want me to probe.
You're welcome to break your own mind, but it's rough in there. And he kind of just like is rocking Theo back and forth like a baby.
Is this to make up for his actual life?
His actual what? Oh, life. Yeah, a little
Fuck
bit.
you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
So anyway, he moves on and he says, so right now, and he shows you an area on the map that's a little. Here, let me just pull you over to the big map.
What?
He shows you on the map of the coast, an area up in the Serpent's Tail marshes that he suspects it's like right here.
Daddy got your pencils.
Yeah. So right there. He shows you that area on the map and he says, this is where I believe the corruption is coming from. There have been kind of some mysterious goings on there. And I don't know exactly what the corruption entails in this particular area. I have not been able to go scout it. I'm very busy. And Theo, you know how hard he's working day and night to like locate the sigil stones and also help his brother and with you and just in general has a lot on his plate. So he kind of expresses to the rest of the group about how much um, he wishes he could help more, but this is the best he can do. He can give you the information. You go and then come back to him, and he'll see what information he can gather in that time.
Mm-hmm.
So, please take Theo with you. I can have a direct link with him after most of our time together. That tends to be. He has a way of doing that, and it might have been because of that detect thoughts. I have no idea why, but we're here now. And yeah, please take him with you. He is honestly a decent companion. I know recent interactions have been questionable, but uh, he is.
I request anyone but me takes him.
Hold on, hold on, hold
Well,
on.
he can walk
Are
on his
we
own.
essentially getting paid to take him? Is there compensation? Are we getting paid?
Well, you're not.
This is like daycare, right?
He can take care of himself.
But
You're
told
You're
us-
begging
not
us
his.
to take him. Right?
I'm begging you to take him for your own safety.
So what are you going to give us?
Him.
Him, so that you may live.
I don't think a fuzzy
Because
bear
every
will
step you take
unlive
is
me
one step closer to your deaths.
unless it's me
God.
stepping on your
Did
face.
you watch like Mario recently and decided to like bring the inner blue guy out in you? You know, fucking weird happy guy that like thinks everything is doom, but in a happy way. You know.
I don't think he's seen it, but that's essentially the feeling you're getting.
Oh, okay.
All right, small bear, what do you do?
Ryan.
You stop us from dying.
Wait, who's asking me?
The half-orc.
Half-orc.
I'll walk. I'll hop out of Leo's arms and walk over to the half orc.
Mhm.
I'll just hug his leg and cast like cure wounds, or no, a healing word.
He's not
Mm,
injured.
Can
No,
I
but
do
he
a-
would
can I
feel
do
the
a
magic
thing
flow
in
through
his
him.
I
head
guess
saying "Don't
so.
trust the bear"?
I guess so.
I would assume feel like a soothing sensation or something. It is
Yeah,
healing.
Yeah.
like a
And there's
soothing
like there'd be a little bit of
sensation.
light going around. Like I'm still gonna cast
Yeah,
it, so I
yeah,
use
yeah.
that spell
And
slot.
it's,
But like
I
it's
think
like
it's verbal somatic anyway, so it's verbal.
Ooh.
So he makes
This
some
bear is weird, but he's
noises, and he like hugs you, and
and I'll say your soul will be a beautiful light in the cold, dark abyss.
he says that, and you feel as if you like maybe there's an old injury in your knee that like still bugs you from time to time, and it's been really rough making
No,
this.
that's not. That
Hold
makes
on,
no
hold
sense.
on.
Wait.
It makes sense.
No, because of me. I'm his wife. It makes no sense.
What?
I
Why?
have the thing to heal and all that stuff.
I shouldn't have a long existing pain.
Yeah, of
No,
any
you
kind.
do. You do. And occasionally Nora has to like, do the same thing, and you get that same sensation, like that old injury in your knee.
It flares up from time to
It
time, and
flares
So
up
healing
you're
from
word
time to
informing
stops
time.
the
me that
pain
cure
flaring up.
wounds. You're informing cure wounds essentially acts as ibuprofen.
Yeah. In this particular instance, since you're full health.
It's weird. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a like a throbbing pain to where you feel like your life is threatened. So it's just, in this particular
So
moment,
cure wounds helps with arthritis.
a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
Anyway, so that's what you feel. Roll
Hmm.
on your magic.
Hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
If it's a sensation, I'm confused as why I would roll in this case. It's a sensation that I'm used to, and my character would associate
Oh,
it
yeah, that's
specifically with
fair.
comfort. There's no reason for me to use it as a belief breaking thing.
That's fair.
Like ripping fabric of space,
You think it
infinite
might be
grave,
acupressure.
and it's like, strangely green bear. What else do you offer? Do you offer money?
uh, I have some from my allowance. Do you want some?
Theo, please don't give him your
No,
money.
I just don't want to pay for your expenses. I'll take the bear.
Oh, God.
I'll take the bear.
Bear
All right.
is cute.
I'll
Does
start
anyone have a
climbing up him to get into his
Okay.
backpack.
Andrew, roll an insight, I guess.
Oh god, I'm rolling insight for.
So
Oh,
you're-
why my thing keeps double clicking? I don't know why.
It's lag, but either way, you rolled a 7. Your conscience comes into your head and says, conscience.
And says, staring at
I've already said it like 8 times.
I know, but they were talking over you, so I'm giving
There's
you
a
a
lot.
chance.
Sorry.
No trusting bear. Fuck that bear.
When I said I would take it, what did you do?
He climbs up you and tries to get into your backpack.
No.
I reach over and I attempt to grab him, to look at him and be like, no,
Make
no,
an
you can walk.
athletics check.
I'm not strong.
Make a
Walk.
make a acrobatics, Ryan.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, you grab him by like the scruff of the neck easily.
Set him on the ground. You can walk.
Okay.
You also see a very quiet, kind of menacing looking bugbear off to the side.
You have choices.
You have choices.
I'll hold my arms up like ups.
Uppies.
Yeah, to the bugbear.
He's
Ricky, the little teddy bear goes up to you, goes up to Grumbles and says uppies and holds his hands up.
This little motherfucker, dude. All right, I look at it, go, and I lift it up right in front of me, and then I look around the room, and then I look at the fucking guy, the gay guy
Leon.
with the robe,
He's not gay.
and I tell him,
The sparkles
this
from the
bear
wedding game.
is crying out for attention.
Yep. I need you to take him.
And I will take the bear and I will put it in and cradle it in my arms.
Oh, gosh.
Like a new bab.
like a brand new born baby.
like that uncomfortable, like, I don't want to move because I don't want to hurt it type hold. Yeah. So he says, all right, go. and he kind of like makes a flick towards like the door, and the doorway opens back to the manor, and you guys are welcome to exit if you so choose.
Yeah, I just walk right the fuck out. I'm out of here.
Ryan,
Done with this place.
Ryan, roll on your table. Twice. Okay, the first one. You know what? Okay. And then roll another.
D4.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, whoops.
So
2 and 2.
no, yeah. Okay, so you're still at -1.
All right.
If you continue, do you just whisper that once?
Yeah.
Or are you talking to your conscience in your head?
No, I nudge her and I whisper. I think the bear. I'm telling her what my conscience just told me essentially.
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay.
hey, I like this bear, and it's a whisper. It's like a really low whisper, like, hey, weird ass bear.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're good. Okay, so you guys all exit, and we can stop here if everybody wants, or we can keep going.
All the kids are up now, so we might have to stop.
All right, good night.
What? Yeah, so
Ooh, back to Boulder's Gate.
It's